Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, hi, I'm Jess. Welcome to my channel. So I am attending a wedding really soon and I've been stressing out a little bit about what to wear. So I thought it'd be a fun idea to make a video out of it. So today we're doing a RIHOAS try-on haul featuring some wedding guest dress options for the fall season. So I'm going to be trying everything on, giving you some details on each of these dresses, and I would love to get your opinions so that I can hopefully figure out what I'm actually going to be wearing to this wedding. But before we get into the try-on haul, I do want to give you a little bit of context about this event so that you can keep it in mind when helping me choose. So this is going to be an outdoor wedding. The weather will probably be warm and maybe a little humid because it is Houston and it's hot and humid here almost all the time. So with that said, being a little sweaty might be kind of inevitable. And since this is an outdoor wedding, the shoes are going to have to be a chunky heel, unfortunately. These right here are the shoes that I'm like 90% sure I'm going to be wearing. So take that into account too. And then lastly, the dress code is cocktail attire. Okay, so now that we're all on the same page about what we're working with, let's get into this try-on haul. Oh, and before I forget, everything that I feature in this video will be linked down below in the description box in case you too are also looking for a dress to wear for an upcoming special occasion. Okay, now we can get into it. So this first dress is this floral bodycon slip dress. So this dress is available in two different colors. I got this one in the color wine red, and it's available in sizes extra small through extra large. I ordered this one in a size medium, so let me try it on to show you how it looks. So here is what this first dress looks like on, and the medium does fit true to size. So this dress does come with this sheer long sleeve cardigan, and this cardigan also does have flared sleeves that I like. I feel like it adds a little bit of drama, even though there's kind of already quite a bit of drama with this dress because of the floral print. But this cardigan doesn't have any sort of buttons. It kind of just like hangs like this. But this dress is labeled as a bodycon dress, but it's not like super tight on the body. I do find that it is a little more loose fitting, which I personally much prefer over like a super tight bodycon dress. I feel like this one's a little bit more forgiving. Like if I were to eat some food like at the dinner, I wouldn't be too self-conscious about looking like crazy bloated. You know what I mean? And it helps that the fabric on this dress is really stretchy. It's soft, it's comfortable, and it also has like ruching right here on both sides of the dress, which I think gives it this figure flattering look. And also kind of ruches the fabric right here in the front as well, which again is very forgiving. So I'm really liking this dress so far. I like the vampy look of it as well. It looks a little vampy, a little witchy. I don't know. I like it. I think it's super cute. A strong contender for sure. Also, this dress is double lined, so it has full opacity. It has two layers. So the first layer is sheer, and then the second layer is solid. So this dress is not see-through in any way, which is amazing. I technically don't even have to wear a bra with this because you can't see through it whatsoever, but I may or may not wear one, just depending on how I feel, depending on the day, truly. I also like how the neckline of this dress is really simple and how dainty the straps are, which PS, the straps are adjustable. And then lastly, this is a slip-on dress, so I don't have to worry about zippers or buttons or anything like that. So that is a huge plus for convenience sake. But here's a little 360 of the dress. Like I said, I really like it. I think it's a strong contender. I am wearing it with pointed toe pumps at the moment, and that's just because my toes are so janky, they need TLC, and so I'm not about to put on those little strappy sandals like the chunky heeled ones that I'm going to actually wear. This is just the shoe that we're going to be working with for the sake of this video. Also, the length of this dress stops at like about my ankle. That's kind of where the length stops, which isn't too bad. I don't think it looks awkward or anything. If anything, I feel like it's going to make the dress more comfortable to walk in, because if it were any longer than that, I'd be worried about like tripping on the dress or ruining the dress. So I do not mind this length at all. So this is contender number one. Let's move on to the second dress. Next up, I have this flowy maxi dress. So this dress comes in 4 different colors. I got it in the color caramel. I swear I thought I ordered it in the color wine red, but when I checked back the order, I did in fact order the wrong color. But honestly, I'm not too mad at this color. It is giving fall vibes, so we'll still give it a chance. But this dress is available in sizes US 0 to 8. I got this one in the size US 2/4, so let me go ahead and try it on to show you how it looks. So here's what the dress looks like on, and it does fit true to size. Let's do a little 360 moment for this dress because I couldn't help myself. There's so much movement in this fabric. It's stunning. But let me get into the close-up details. So this dress does have a sweetheart neckline. It has dainty adjustable straps. This dress is an A-line silhouette, so it's more fitted up here at the top, and then it kind of like flares out at the bottom, which if you know, you know. I love me an A-line silhouette. The chiffon outer layer of fabric in this dress gives it so much movement. It is so pretty, and in my opinion, it gives the dress like a very ethereal vibe. This dress is also double lined, so we have the sheer chiffon fabric first, and then underneath that is the solid fabric. So again, we have full opacity. Now the fabric of this dress doesn't have any stretch, so definitely pay attention to the size chart so that way you are ordering your correct size. But this dress does have a back zipper closure right here, so that is how you take the dress on and off. Another detail that I appreciate is that the fabric on the bust is pleated, and I like how it matches the pleated pattern on the skirt. I feel like it helps to tie the top part with the bottom part. The area around the bust also has an underwire right here, so a bra might not be needed for this one. Like, I'm not personally finding that I need one because it's opaque, it's not see-through, but I did just want to let you know that this does have an underwire right here. And those are pretty much all the details of this dress. I do think it's stunning. Like I said, the color is definitely giving like pumpkin spice. It's the perfect shade for fall. Now, my only concern is that it may be too long, because right now I'm wearing it with these pumps, right? And I think that the little chunky ones that I'm actually gonna have to wear, I think those might be too short. Maybe I should sidestep and try one on and see. Let me do that. BRB.
A few moments later.
So I did put the shoe that I'm actually going to wear on this foot, and whenever I just kind of like let myself drop down to the weight of this heel, it's not touching the ground. It's just like maybe an inch from grazing the ground. So if I'm walking on grass, I definitely feel like the grass is going to be brushing along the bottom of this dress, which could potentially ruin the dress. Another thing, and then this is just me being extremely nitpicky, but I like the color combination of this like rusty orange with a nude heel. I feel like when it's thrown in with black, it's kind of giving Halloween, and I don't think I like that, and I don't want to go out and buy another pair of shoes. But I feel like this is such a minute detail that no one but me would take into account. But I don't know. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think that this dress looks okay with the black shoe? Is it giving Halloween? Be honest. Tell me. Because if it is, then I don't know if I want to wear it. But I do think that this dress is stunning. And if I could wear a like pointed toe pump or a nude heel someplace that was indoors, I would definitely 100% probably wear this. But it's these little details that I have to like take into account. So I don't know. I'm not sold on this one quite yet, but let me know your thoughts. So this next dress, I don't actually have a way to hang it to show you, but this satin one-shoulder dress comes in 3 different colors. I got it in the color wine red, and it's available in sizes extra small through extra large. I got this one in the size medium, so let me go ahead and try it on to show you how it looks. So here is what the one-shoulder dress looks like on, and for this one in particular, I did have to wear a bra because if I didn't, it was too big around here, so like the bra is kind of helping to fill in that space a little bit. So now it's not as loose. So I'm glad that the bra was able to help this little issue that I was having. But this dress does come with this attached piece right here, which I think on the model, it was kind of thrown around her neck like a scarf, kind of like this, which I think is really unique. It creates like this draped moment over the shoulder that gives the dress just like a little bit of drama. But I feel like if you didn't want to throw it around your neck, I think that you can just kind of like throw it behind you and there's still some drama this way. But I kind of like it a little bit better as a scarf. So this dress does have some ruching right here on the side. I do find that this is quite flattering. I feel like it helps to kind of highlight the waistline. Now this dress is single lined, so there's only 1 layer of fabric. However, it is completely opaque, like it has full opacity, and also the fabric of this dress has no stretch. When I was actually walking around the house just now, I kind of noticed that because when I was like taking a wide step, it wouldn't let me like stretch out the fabric anymore. So this is basically like maximum range of motion for my legs. So I don't think I'm going to come across an issue with it being too tight around my legs when like walking or dancing. I'm a little nervous about the dancing part because I definitely do want to dance, but if I can't because of the limited range of motion here because of the hemline, that might be an issue, but I'll ponder on that a little bit more later. So another thing is that this dress does have a side zipper closure, so that is how you put it on and put it off. And then the length of it is similar in length to the first dress, where it kind of stops like at my ankles, although I will say that this one stops a little bit below my ankle. So this one's just a tad longer than the first dress. Okay, so now that the details are out of the way, let's assess. So first and foremost, I do like the look of this dress. I think it looks very elegant. The shade is also really pretty. The satin looks really pretty as well. I'm just a little concerned with like the movement. I don't think I'm going to come across any issues when wearing this in regards to like it being too tight. So I think we can kind of not worry about that anymore. Cross that off the list of things to consider. I think that it'll be fine. But now a few other concerns that I have with this dress is that I feel like this type of dress can be a little unforgiving. And what I mean by that is in the sense that like any little imperfections are gonna show. Like for example, I know that satin is very notorious for showing any sort of undergarment lines. Also, I haven't steamed this dress, so if it's like crazy wrinkled, that's why. But like on the day of the wedding, I would properly steam this, and so it would be like nice and smooth, okay? I know it's kind of hard to picture right now because there's like lines and stuff going across it. Because it is like a very seamless type of fabric, I feel like any undergarments, I'd have to be very careful about picking out undergarments because I wouldn't want them to show. Another thing is sweat. I feel like sweat would be visible in satin fabric like this. And like I said at the beginning of the video, the probability of it being hot, humid, and me being sweaty is very likely. And so I also need to kind of keep that into account in regards to like, I don't know, the sweaty back and the sweaty underarms or sweaty underboob. You know what I mean? I feel like these are things that I need to factor into how this dress is going to look throughout the night. Another thing is that I fear this fabric is going to wrinkle really easily. I could be wrong about that, but I just feel like if I were to sit for too long or sit in a certain way, it would create like wrinkles. Maybe I'm overthinking the crap out of this, but if there's one thing to know about me is that, hi, my name is Jess and I am a chronic overthinker. So because of all of these things that I've factored into my brain, I'm not like 100% sold on whether this dress is the right dress for this event. But this is why I need your opinions and your advice. So sound off in the comments and let me know what you think. And then last but not least is this polka dot midi dress. This dress comes in 3 different colors. I got it in the color black and it comes in sizes extra small through extra large. I also ordered this one in a size medium. So let me go ahead and try it on to see how it looks. So here is our last and final dress option. This dress does fit true to size. So let me zoom you in really quick so I can show you some of the details. So this dress does have a V neckline with ruffle detailing. The same ruffle detailing continues here and here. This is the first dress that I try on that has sleeves, and this one also has like full back coverage. The fabric on this dress is not stretchy, and this outer layer right here is this sheer polka dot, but it is double lined with this solid black fabric underneath. So this dress is not transparent whatsoever. The only sheer areas are right here on the sleeves. This dress also has a side zipper closure right here on the left, and the hemline of this dress is asymmetrical, which the length of this dress does stop at about my mid-calf. Another thing that I like about this dress is that it is an A-line silhouette, so it's more fitted at the top, and then the skirt part is a little bit more flowy. So let me give you a little 360 spin. Here is what the dress looks like. It is a really cute dress. Don't get me wrong, I think it's so adorable. However, now that I have it on and that I've like tried on the other dresses, I do fear that it may be a little too casual, like in comparison to the previous dresses and for this occasion. But like I said, it's still a cute dress, a very cute dress. I'm not sure if it's dressy enough for this wedding. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it is dressy enough. Do you think that this kind of categorizes under cocktail attire? Because when I looked up cocktail attire, it gave me such a huge range of options. Some of the options I thought even looked like really formal, And so I truly don't know what defines cocktail attire and if this dress falls under that category or not. But I can let you be the judge of that. So let me know whether you think that this is cocktail attire approved. Also, let me know if you think it's a good option to wear or if it's too casual. So yeah, let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments, please. So that, you guys, wraps up the end of this try on haul. Please comment down below your opinions, which one you think I should wear. Please help a girl out because like I said, I'm stressing a bit and I don't know what the heck I'm gonna wear. I also don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with my hair. I do not know how to do hair, and that just stresses me out because, like I said, it's gonna be outdoors. There's a possibility it's gonna be humid. My natural hair is very curly. It and humidity are just not, they have beef. They always have beef, will forever have beef. I have to factor in a lot of things, and there's no way to see what the weather is going to be like because it's still like a week or so away. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on what I should do with my hair, also leave that in the comments down below. But yeah, you guys, that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That way you are notified every time I upload a brand new video. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. Bye!